Estimados amigos y seguidores de EuropeAirguns, mi nombre es Emerito Rodriguez y un año más estamos aquí en Alemania, en la IWA, en la feria por características, la principal feria de armas de Europa. Hoy, además con una temperatura primaveral, en otros años hemos pasado algo más de frío, pues vamos a participar en la feria y les invitamos a que nos acompañéis a ver las novedades que presenta FX, Element Optics y otras marcas también interesantes e importantes. Bueno, pues nos encontramos en el stand de FX, Matías, que es el responsable de comunicación. You're the marketing responsible.
Something like this.
Something like that, okay.
Media marketing.
Media marketing.
All those things, yeah.
And Matías is going to explain the new barrel, new solid barrel.
Yes,
and
correct.
new barrel systems.
Yeah.
Good. Go ahead, please.
So, first of all, a lot of people have been asking for some stronger barrels, some more solid barrels from FX. So we had to think a very long time how to get it done. So what we actually have done is, it looks exactly the same like the older barrels, but we got rid of all the O-rings, we got rid of the carbon fiber liner sleeves, and if you feel this now,
It's heavy.
this is one solid stainless steel tube, which perfectly matches with the liners. So we basically introduced an extra step into the production, that we send these liners down just to 1/100th of a millimeter perfection. So when you put this in, they slide in with ease, but if you feel on it,
No, they feel very tight.
There is no movement, there is no nothing. And if you do like this, you hold the two ends and you block it. I don't know if you can hear the camera.
Yeah. They make a vacuum.
There is like a vacuum inside, so that shows you how tight those tolerances are. So this is now a 14 millimeter solid steel barrel kit, which fits on all the FX rifles.
Okay. And I saw in your video that even you can glue.
Yes, so for those who really want to even make it more permanent and more bonded, you can even glue them, like for instance with epoxy, let it harden overnight, and then you have one
That will be forever.
that will be forever, it will never come out anymore.
Yeah.
But we believe it's not even necessary to put any glue on it. The solid barrel kit itself will come with all the different transfer ports. So it is caliber specific when you order it, but it comes with a transfer port for the DRS, for the dynamic, or for the impact. So you can choose yourself crown. Yeah. So you can choose yourself which transfer port you need for which rifle, and it comes with a caliber specific lock nut to put on the end.
Okay. Allow me to make a quickly translation into
Of course.
Spanish.
Yes.
Bien, pues lo que tenemos aquí simplemente es una funda metálica maciza. Antes esta funda se ponían unos O-ring o un forro de carbono entre el liner y la funda, pero ahora no, la funda va exactamente al mismo tamaño que el liner. Y el liner es un liner especial, no es el mismo liner que puede tener ya el usuario, porque es un liner que se fabrica con una tolerancia mínima, que de hecho cuando se tapa el final de los dos y se extiende, se crea un vacío interior. Hay un vacío interior en el liner. A este forro se le puede poner el inicio tanto para la IMPA, para la Crown, para la Maverick, para la Wilca, para cualquier carabina de FX. El inicio y el final, que va a hacer que el cañón quede perfectamente fijado. Okay.
Yeah, perfect. In addition to the solid barrel kits, which fits on all the rifles, we specifically designed for competition a 20 millimeter bull barrel.
Bull barrel, wow.
The bull barrel is specifically designed for competition, this just explained, but it also only fits on the dynamic blocks for a very special reason, because we incorporated a screw-in connection. So not only anymore with O-rings and the two little screws from the side, This one screws in straight into the block, making it one massive, very solid, rigid platform. It is the same technology like we have on this one, so super tight tolerances. So when you pull this one out, you can hear it already.
Yep.
On the inside, you have the normal liner, together with a transfer port, which is connected to the liner itself. So this is also caliber specific. And at the time of launch, they're available only in 700 millimeter, in 22 and 30 caliber. 22 will come with a heavy liner, and 30 caliber will come with a normal superior liner, especially for competition shooting.
Okay. Then that will be only 2 caliber available.
For the moment. All the rest will follow,
okay.
but now at launch, for the moment.
Okay. And what happened about the plenum?
The plenum, so basically when you have a 700 millimeter rifle and you just want to swap out to a bull barrel, you can reuse your original plenum from your 700 because it's the bigger one. And in the kit itself, you will get an extra valve end cap tube,
Okay.
which is specifically designed for the 20 millimeter because it's a lot tighter. So this one will replace the valve end tube like you will have on the traditional
Okay.
setup. If you are upgrading from a 500 millimeter or from some of the 600 millimeters, you can buy the longer plenum as a separate item, so you can convert it to a 700 millimeter with a bull barrel for competition shooting.
Well, translation.
Good.
Bien, pues lo que tenemos aquí es un cañón para el bloque Dynamic, tanto sea para la Kim, para la Pantera o para la Dynamic, de 20 milímetros, lo que se suele llamar un bull barrel o cañón macizo. Es bastante más pesado y se puede instalar en cualquiera, no solo en el nuevo modelo, en el MK2, sino también en los anteriores. En el momento solo viene en calibre 22 y calibre 30, en calibre 22 con el liner heavy y en calibre 30 con el liner estándar. Y en 700 milímetros. Está especialmente diseñado para competición.
Yeah. So the barrel also comes with a threaded end. Mm-hmm. So if you really want, you can still put a moderator straight to the barrel or air stripper, anything what you would like to use in competition. And the way to install it is very easy. Let me get this back on. Because we have a threaded connection and we have a separate, those two pieces, they twist from one another. So installation is very easy. You just pull it out a little bit, you install this in the block, and with the two screws from the side, you align it perfectly down, and then you screw in the barrel into your block, making everything one solid piece.
Yeah. Have you tested?
I have tested it, and it works phenomenally.
Oh, okay.
Not only because of the weight helps by like it distributes it from front to length over the entire barrel. This barrel is almost 4 times heavier than a normal barrel. And what it does, it helps you in reduce your recoil management. The gun doesn't jump as much as anymore, and your point of impact shifts, they are history. So
that will be nice. And to have it 177 also.
That will come later on, but like we said, it's a special way of making the liners meet together with the tight tolerances. So we start with the most
popular
calibers for competition, and then we will bring in the rest.
I found it in the information that you also start to produce caliber 20.
Yes, for the UK market, we came out with a caliber 20 for the moment, and we will see how much traction it gets, how many people will like it, and then we can convert it and put it into production for all the rest if we really need to.
And then, Matthias, we have some new pieces.
We have some accessories. So with the launch of the Pantera and Dynamic Mark II, we gave it a stronger rail, we gave it the trigger of the M4, all those things. And then we come up with some extra accessories that people would like to have on it, depending on what kind of situation of shooting you do. So with the Mark I, we said we're going to have a bag rider. So we have the bag rider now together with the Mark II. So this is the bag rider for the Pantera Mark II.
And can be fit in the normal Pantera.
And can be fit in the normal Pantera because it has exactly the same mounting point. So then in addition, with the new rail, if you want to use, for instance, the Pantera, or just for the looks or for the rigidity, you want to maybe make it stronger, we have this control bridge, which fits onto the new rail of the Pantera and Dynamic Mark II. To make it a little bit stronger, to cover up the front, so when you're using it for PRS or something, you can really grip the rifle without having the fear of
interfere on the
interfering
barrel,
with the barrel,
on the
or
barrel,
something.
yeah,
Although with the new bull barrel, I don't think it will be any issue. So that is the control bridge for the new Pantera rail and Dynamic rail. In addition to this rail, or if you want to have just something else, this is a very short rail which you can put in the front of the new rail and gives you a Picatinny at the front. So you might want to use like a clip-on thermal scope or like a clip-on night vision scope. That gives you a Picatinny rail which is perfectly in line with your scope because the rail and the scope rail are one solid piece now. Everything will be perfectly aligned.
Will be like this? Or?
No, it's so or you install this or you install this.
Okay.
They don't go together.
Okay.
Then some of you might have seen already our new muzzle brakes. They work very well. Some people think you don't need a muzzle brake on an air gun because we don't have any recoil.
That depends of the power.
It depends on the power, of course, but what's very important on air guns with a muzzle brake is to get rid of the extra air as quickly as possible behind your projectile, especially in high powers, to make sure you don't destabilize your projectile with the extra air which comes out of the barrel. And therefore those muzzle brakes, they work really, really well. What's also very nice is they have exactly the same diameter. So when you would put them on DRS, for instance, the 34mm tubes, it's like a nice
view, yes,
nice little design piece.
And this comes with this to block on the alienate. Once you alienate, you can block with this screw.
So it's a self-aligning system. You screw it on until this is nicely straight with the rifle, and then you counter screw this against the tube, and locking it in and fixing it in, and then it is exactly the way oriented you want it.
Muy buena idea.
They are available in two sizes, one for a 177 and a 22, and then the other size is for a 25-30 caliber.
Okay, so that's good. I think this is already in the market.
This is already in the market, yes.
Good. Very nice things and new items.
Maybe some small piece. It looks like it's to put the barrels on. But these little pieces are internal front weights for the new rail of the Pantera and Dynamic Mark II. We wanted to make sure the Pantera and Dynamic Mark II are a little bit more competition ready straight out of the box. So inside the rail, when you would remove the barrel, you see some slots made for these kind of weights. So you can have internal weights and you don't have to put as much weights on the outside to balance out the rifle if you really want. So these are our internal weights for the new Pantera and Dynamic Mark II.
Good.
So yeah, we have a lot of new exciting stuff for 26 and we have a lot more coming.
Thank you very much, as always, Matt, for all this wonderful explanation of the new items.
Most welcome.
And hope to continue to see your videos. Congratulations for that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Very, very nice and very well explaining all things and matters.
We'll keep it going. Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bien, pues, la verdad que Matías nos ha dado una explicación excelente de todo esto. Voy a hacer una pequeña traducción para que todo aquel que no haya podido pues, o leer los subtítulos lo tenga más claro. Han sacado al mercado este cañón, un bull barrel. Bull barrel quiere decir que es un cañón de 20 milímetros más pesado de lo normal, ¿no? Y esto se puede, cualquier cliente que tenga o cualquier propietario que tenga una Dynamic, el bloque Dynamic, que puede ser Dynamic, Pantera o Kim, le puede montar este cañón. Hay que quitar la pieza que sale del bloque metálica, que la sustituye esta rosca de aquí, y se monta este cañón. ¿Qué pasa? Que el plenum no nos va a servir. El plenum sí nos sirve el forro exterior, pero no la rosca que tiene el plenum, porque el cañón que tenemos en la actualidad es de 14 milímetros y este es de 20. Entonces han fabricado esta pieza para utilizar el plenum, simplemente. Entonces esta pieza iría aquí, el plenum iría roscado en la carabina en una parte y en la otra parte aquí. Y después el forro del cañón que hace también de pequeño moderador. Y nos explican que esta pieza se ha sacado en un color diferente, no es negro, para saber en cualquier momento que el arma tiene montada un cañón de 20 milímetros. Esta es la explicación de por qué esta pieza es en diferente color. La verdad que lo han pensado todo y el cañón se nota una estructura que queda perfectamente alineado y perfectamente, vamos, no tiene ninguna holgura el liner dentro del cañón. Con lo cual, todas estas piezas las tendremos en breve en la página web para todos los seguidores de FX que puedan adquirirlas y hacer modificaciones en sus carabinas. Y esta idea también del forro pesado, pues la verdad que está muy bien, porque da una tenacidad el liner aquí dentro increíble. Bueno, vamos a seguir con algunas otras cositas más nuevas que tenemos. Ya finalmente vamos a poder tener los halos a partir de este verano. Se han hecho las primeras pruebas y se han mandado la primera partida a Estados Unidos para que se prueben y las tendremos. Estos son de 46 grain del calibre 30, que es el halo. Otra cosita nueva. Bueno. Aquí tenemos la super pistola de FX. Recordemos que esto ya está presentado del año pasado. Lo que pasa es que la producción se ha retrasado un poquito y ya nos han prometido que la producción la vamos a tener para este verano. Un simple recordatorio y de algo que yo creo que es excelente, que es la culata. Cómo se desmonta la culata. Tenemos la pistola. Esta es la de cañón largo, parece la de James Bond, pero la maravilla es que tenemos culata, tenemos pistola y tenemos fácilmente una carabina pues cortita. Una carabina cortita que no es una carabina pues para dar 60 tiros a lo mejor, pero bueno, que ya nos han advertido que con 24 julios en 5,5 da como 60 tiros, o sea que va a ir muy bien. Cargador de 5 disparos, típica palanca de carga lateral, y la verdad que, lo dicho está desde el vídeo del año pasado, se nota una calidad tremenda, Yo creo que esta pistola va a ser las delicias de muchos tiradores. Bueno, pues vamos a seguir viendo novedades. Síganme. Aquí en esta esquinita nos encontramos con el Crony. El nuevo Crony, que la gran, digamos, novedad que tiene es que viene con una pantalla trasera incorporada, con lo cual ya no es necesario el tener la aplicación en el móvil. Se puede seguir teniendo la aplicación en el móvil porque tiene conexión Bluetooth, pero ya nos da directamente la velocidad aquí y nos da los datos aquí del disparo mínimo, del disparo máximo y la fluctuación que tiene. Además viene con un sistema de enganche rápido, porque se puede conectar sobre un rail Picatinny y mientras lo tengamos en el arma disparando bien, pero cuando lo queramos guardar en la maleta simplemente se da la vuelta y se saca. Es un acople rápido. Viene con otro accesorio también para poderlo poner en el sistema antiguo del cañón, que se puede poner la parte inferior o lateral, como se quiera. La verdad que van innovando y estas cositas son cositas que están pero que muy bien, porque aunque tiene un coste un poco superior que al Crony normal, pues tiene la ventaja de que al tener la pantalla pues ya nos evitamos el tener que estar usándolo con el móvil. Nuevo Crony. El Adult Radar, que lo conocíamos, el True Ballistic, ya de años anteriores, y alguna cosita más que yo creo que vamos a poderles enseñar de las novedades de FX. Seguimos por aquí con la Pantera. La Pantera, bueno, pues tenemos el mismo sistema que la Dynamic, un cambio integral en el tema de la válvula interior, la válvula de disparo, el asiento de la válvula de disparo y el rail frontal. Y también como kit la parte de aquí baja de la culata, el apoyo de la culata, que nos puede servir para un apoyo de benres perfectamente, es un apoyo recto, con lo cual la culata cambia también. La verdad que si esta es una carabina, tanto la Dynamic como la Pantera, que antes se vendía muy bien, pues ahora con estos cambios esperamos que se venda pues mucho mejor. o más. Y seguimos. La dinámica ha cambiado en partes esenciales interiores, en su válvula, el asiento de la válvula, ha cambiado todo lo que es el raíl frontal, que le da una mayor solidez a todo el bloque de la carabina. Tenemos esta tapa superior, que no sé si la podrán apreciar desde ahí, que forra totalmente el cañón, dándole una rigidez increíble a la carabina. Esta carabina, recuerdo que se vende con los 3 tamaños de cañón, 500, 600 y 700. Dynamic. Y pasamos a otra. Bueno, pues seguimos con las novedades de FX en este stand maravilloso de IWA y les vamos a presentar la Bench. La Bench, que es una carabina que se ha sacado especialmente para competiciones en bench rush. Vamos a ver si el pesado este que está aquí se va, porque lleva toda la mañana viendo la carabina.
Dame la llave al ET4.
Y encima pide cosas.
Hombre.
¡Hombre! José Blanco, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo andas?
Estás? ¿Cuánto tiempo?
Ya sabía yo que me resultabas tú familiar ahí. Tú llevas toda la mañana que no dejas que la gente se acerque.
Pero es que me hace falta una llave para desmontar.
Una llave para desmontar.
Sí, no.
Es increíble, increíble. ¿Pero qué le vas a desmontar que es nueva? Además, mira, lleva la marca aquí del cañón de 20 milímetros.
Efectivamente.
Lo que es livianita, ¿eh? Es livianita.
Sí, no, apenas.
Apenas tiene peso.
Uf. Estabilidad al 100%.
Bueno. ¿Y qué haces por Alemania, José?
Dando una vuelta.
Está bien. ¿Y qué has visto?
Tenía una mañana libre y digo, voy a acercarme a Alemania a ver.
Exactamente.
Pues hombre, esta es una de las novedades. La pistola. Este año tendremos suerte y
yo creo que sí,
empezarán a servirla.
Para verano la tenemos ya disponible.
Y
en EuropeAirguns.
Y alguna cosita más.
Ajá.
Efectivamente, en EuropeAirguns. El nuevo Crony con la
pantallita digital
incorporada.
Sí, esa ya lo llevamos. Bueno, pues ya que estás aquí, José, ¿por qué no explicas un poco las novedades que presenta la nueva Benchmark?
Por supuesto.
La Dynamic Benchmark. Venga, dentro José.
Bien, pues dentro de las novedades que presenta, que es una Dynamic MK2, hablamos de la culata, una culata diseñada para BR. Hablamos de que una de las mejoras muy sustanciales que no se aprecian exteriormente es la configuración del gatillo, es un gatillo match. Hablamos de que tiene un cañón bull barrel, el nuevo cañón bull barrel, y además la bocacha, la nueva bocacha.
A few moments later.
Todo este conjunto, cañón, culata, bocacha y gatillo, hacen una máquina realmente extraordinaria.
Okay, we are with Matt Debor, co-owner of the Element Optics, and he will be explaining us this new telemeter.
Yes.
Rangefinder.
So this is our new Seeker weapon-mounted rangefinder, and the way this works is that a normal handheld rangefinder has an eyepiece that you look through. This does not have an eyepiece, but it connects to your scope, and your scope becomes the eyepiece for it. So you mount it to your scope using a quick disconnect mount. You can remove it when you put the rifle in your bag. Once it's mounted, you go into your settings, you switch on a visible laser, and you adjust the laser so that it's lined up with your scope. And then when you're shooting, you can range, look while you're looking through your scope and see your firing solution in your range and hold or dial very quickly. So it's much quicker than handheld rangefinder. You have to put it away, then you have to find it again with your rifle.
Yeah, of course.
Some very cool features with this. It uses our same Element ballistic software that's on our other devices. You create a profile on your phone for your rifle with the bullets you want and your scope height and your zero distance and all that information. You upload 4 profiles to the unit. It can store up to 4 profiles. And then it has its own weather sensors built in for pressure, temperature, humidity, and even the compass heading. So you can
For the wind.
for the wind. So you can enter the wind, and you can choose your wind direction. And once you enter your wind direction, it remembers the compass heading direction that the wind is coming from. So no matter which way you turn, it always remembers where the wind. So if you measure the wind from there and you're pointing this way, and then now you're pointing this way, it'll switch the wind for you when you range and give you the correct wind value.
Quite interesting.
Yeah, it's a very, very advanced unit. It also has a remote on the side, so if you don't want to reach up here, you can use your finger. And the price is going to be very, very competitive. We're saying around $1,000 to $1,200 retail, and that's going to bring it in quite a bit under some of the competing units on the market.
And that will be the color?
Yes.
Or will be black as well?
Currently, just this color, but maybe in the future, black. Maybe.
What I found, Matt, is that the element optic is not only focused on air guns, it's also
Correct.
focusing in fire guns, right?
Exactly.
As you show
We
here,
actually-
we do fire guns, real fire
We
guns.
actually primarily for firearms, and obviously air guns will work fine as well. Our focus, especially with products like this, our focus is on the firearms market. So yeah,
Because
definitely
the
work
range
on
for this product is
3,000 meters.
3,000 meters.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, 3,000 meters.
Yeah.
3,000 meters.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, for air guns it's a little bit
It's a bit far.
much. Yeah, yeah, much.
Definitely.
Okay. And other thing is that people ask me if it is possible to go to South Africa to hunt monkeys.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And there are a special organization who handling that, or you handle by yourself, or
Most properties, hunting properties, have monkeys in certain parts of the country. In some parts of the country where there's less monkeys, it's illegal. But in my province and in some other provinces, it's legal. And all you have to do is ask the hunting outfitter, if you're allowed to or what it costs. And yes, you can shoot monkeys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Funny.
very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt. Thanks for your time and for
No
the
problem.
explanation.
Thank
of
you.
that. Thank you.